Today we will be discussing the common phobias that might come in handy during the licensure exam. Awoo! Phobias are irrational fears of something or someone. For some it may seem ridiculous. But for those who suffer from it, it is as real as it gets. Here are examples of some of them for your licensure exams. Achievemophobia, the fear of success. The opposite to the fear of failure. Achievemophobia. Achondroplasiaphobia, the fear of midgets. Because they look differently. Achondroplasiaphobia. Agliophobia, the fear of pain. Being afraid something painful will happen. Agliophobia. Ailurophobia, the fear of cats. This phobia is also known as gatophobia. Ailurophobia. Metathesiophobia, the fear of change. Sometimes change is a good thing. Metathesiophobia. Electrophobia, the fear of chickens. You may have this phobia if chickens make you panic. Electrophobia. Allodoxophobia, the fear of opinions. Being afraid of hearing what others are thinking of you. Allodoxophobia. Anatidophobia, the fear of ducks. Somewhere, a duck is watching you. Anatidophobia. Androphobia, the fear of men. Usually seen in younger females, but it can also affect adults. Androphobia. Phobophobia, the fear of fear. The thought of being afraid. Phobophobia. Anthropophobia, the fear of people. Being afraid of people in all situations. Anthropophobia. Aphenphomophobia, the fear of intimacy. Fear of being touched and love. Aphenphomophobia. Apophobia, the fear of bees. Many people fear being stung by angry bees. Apophobia. Aquaphobia, the fear of water. Being afraid of water or being near water. Aquaphobia. Athazagoraphobia, the fear of being forgotten or not remembering things. Athazagoraphobia. Autophobia, the fear of abandonment and being abandoned by someone. Autophobia. Bananophobia, the fear of bananas. If you have this phobia, they are scary. Bananophobia. Basiphobia, the fear of falling. Some may even refuse to walk or stand up. Basiphobia. Bathophobia, the fear of depths can be anything associated with depth, lakes, tunnels, caves. Bathophobia. Cacomorphobia, the fear of fat people. Induced by the media. Affects some anorexics, and/or bulimics. Cacomorphobia. Catoptrophobia, the fear of mirrors. Being afraid of what you might see. Catoptrophobia. Chatophobia, the fear of hair. Phobics tend to be afraid of other people's hair. Chatophobia. Cybophobia, the fear of food. The phobia may come from a bad episode while eating, like choking. Cybophobia. Coasterphobia, the fear of roller coasters. Ever seen Final Destination 3? Coasterphobia. Coulrophobia, the fear of clowns. Some people find clowns funny, coulrophobics certainly don't. Coulrophobia. Didascalinophobia, the fear of school. This phobia affects kids mostly. Didascalinophobia. Disposophobia, the fear of getting rid of stuff triggers extreme hoarding. Disposophobia. Emetophobia, the fear of vomiting and the fear of loss of your self-control. Emetophobia. Gephyrophobia, the fear of bridges and crossing even the smallest bridge. Gephyrophobia. Entomophobia, the fear of bugs and insects, also related to acarophobia. Entomophobia. Lepidopterophobia, the fear of butterflies and often most winged insects. Lepidopterophobia. Equinophobia, the fear of horses. Animal phobias are pretty common, especially for women. Equinophobia. Ergophobia, the fear of work. Often due to social or performance anxiety. Ergophobia. Galliophobia, the fear of sharks in the ocean or even in swimming pools. Galliophobia. Gamophobia, the fear of commitment or sticking with someone to the end. Gamophobia. Geriskophobia, the fear of getting old. Aging is the most natural thing, yet many of us fear it. Geriskophobia. Gynophobia, the fear of women. May occur if you have unresolved mother issues. Gynophobia. Hemophobia, the fear of blood. Even the sight of blood can cause fainting. Hemophobia. Hippopotamonstrosesquipedaliophobia, the fear of long words. Believe it or not, it's real. Hippopotamonstrosesquipedaliophobia. Iatrophobia, the fear of doctors. Do you delay doctor visits? You may have this. Iatrophobia. Ichthyophobia, the fear of fish. Includes small, large, dead and living fish. Ichthyophobia. Catsauridophobia, the fear of cockroaches. This can easily lead to an excessive cleaning disorder. Catsauridophobia. Kinemortophobia, the fear of zombies. Being afraid that zombies attack and turn you into them. Kinemortophobia. Kumpaunophobia, the fear of buttons. Clothes with buttons are avoided. Kumpaunophobia. Lepidopterophobia, the fear of butterflies and often most winged insects. Lepidopterophobia. Panophobia, the fear of everything or fear that terrible things will happen. Panophobia. Ligarophobia, the fear of loud noises. More than the instinctive noise fear. Ligarophobia. Mothphobia, the fear of moths. These insects are only beautiful to some. Mothphobia. Musophobia, the fear of mice. Some people find mice cute, but phobics don't. Musophobia. Myrmecophobia, the fear of ants. Not as common as arachnophobia, but may feel just as intense. Myrmecophobia. Nosocomophobia, the fear of hospitals. Let's face it, no one likes hospitals. Nosocomophobia. Numerophobia, the fear of numbers and the mere thought of calculations. Numerophobia. Ombrophobia, the fear of rain. Many fear the rain due to stormy weather. Ombrophobia. Omphallophobia, the fear of belly buttons. Touching and looking at navels. Omphallophobia. Paraskevidekatriophobia, the fear of Friday the 13th. About 8% of Americans have this phobia. Paraskevidekatriophobia. Pediophobia, the fear of dolls. This phobia could well be Chucky-induced. Pediophobia. Phasmophobia, the fear of ghosts. AKA spectrophobia. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Phasmophobia. Philophobia, the fear of love. Being scared of falling in love or emotions. Philophobia. Triskaidekaphobia, the fear of the number 13 or the bad luck that follows. Triskaidekaphobia. Photophobia, the fear of light caused by something medical or traumatic. Photophobia. Podophobia, the fear of feet. Some people fear touching or looking at feet, even their own. Podophobia. Pogonophobia, the fear of beards or being scared of or around bearded men. Pogonophobia. Pseudodysphagia, the fear of choking often after a bad eating experience. Pseudodysphagia. Rhinetophobia, the fear of frogs. Often caused by episodes from childhood. Rhinetophobia. Pyrophobia, the fear of fire. A natural, primal fear that can be debilitating. Pyrophobia. Sawanophobia, the fear of Halloween affects children, superstitious people. Sawanophobia. Sclerophobia, the fear of crime involves being afraid of burglars, attackers or crime in general. Sclerophobia. Scolcyphobia, the fear of worms. Often because of unhygienic conditions. Scolcyphobia. Sittinglobophobia, the fear of cotton balls or plastic foams. Oh, that sound. Sittinglobophobia. Sphyxophobia, the fear of wasps. You panic and fear getting stung by it. Sphyxophobia. Taphophobia, the fear of being buried alive by mistake and waking up in a coffin underground. Taphophobia. Technophobia, the fear of technology is often induced by culture, religion. Technophobia. Telephonophobia, the fear of talking on the phone. Phobics prefer texting. Telephonophobia. Thalassophobia, the fear of the ocean. Water, waves and unknown spaces. Thalassophobia. Theophobia, the fear of God causes an irrational fear of God or religion. Theophobia. Tocophobia, the fear of pregnancy involves giving birth or having children. Tocophobia. Trypanophobia, the fear of needles. I used to fear needles, that and death. Trypanophobia. Veophobia, the fear of driving. This phobia affects personal and work life. Veophobia. Zoophobia, the fear of animals. Applies to both vile and harmless animals. Zoophobia.